Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends, to today's episode of Top Deck, where we are covering a top 100 Orzhov humans list. I am super excited about this. A list that we did take a look at in the last season. This one is by our friend Calorie Mate. Once again, good to see you here, Calorie Mate. So congratulations with your top 100 Orzhov humans list here. I'm very excited to delve into the deck. So appreciate everyone tuning in. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. On top of that, if you got questions, if you got comments, let me know down below. Would love to hear from you. And you can also hop in the Discord server. That information's in the details for you, along with the deck list here and the timestamps where we will cover the strategy objective of this list. We'll go into boarding for best of 3. We'll go play competitive Magic here today in Mythic and both best of 1 and best of 3. Very excited about that. And then last but not least, we'll do a little bit of a retrospective on where this might sit in the meta, my friends. So very excited about what we have in front of us here today. Great ways to stay in tune, as well as up to date with all things related to the channel. Lots of great things going on and ways to support the channel in the details. So let's go ahead here because you're here to see the top 100 Orzhov humans list. Now, this list has newcomer relative to the last time that we played. The big one here is Forsworn Paladin. So this is a new one from Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms here. So that's the new season that we're in. With our Human Knight, it's got Menace. You can tap it for 2 and pay 1 life and create a treasure token. Additionally, you can pay 3 and that target creature is going to get +2/+0 until end of turn. And if it was mana spent from a treasure, activate this ability. That creature also gains Death Touch till end of turn. So that's pretty powerful. We have a big host here in terms of the main components and mechanics here for our Orzhov humans list. That's the same from last time. We have General Kudrow. This is a big buffer here in terms of other humans get +1/+1 whenever this guy or another human enters. We can exile from a graveyard, which is still big. 2, we can sacrifice 2 other humans, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. We get the bring back here with Luris, which I like, so that wasn't always in all the humans list. We get access to Legion Angel at the top end. And then a host of things here with Hive of Eye Tyrant and Cave of the Frost Dragon, also pickups, good ones from D&D as well. So strategy objective of this list is kind of aggro to mid-range, tying your opponents down, going through, beefing things up, and then removing threats off the board is going to be the big one here. So that is what we have going on with this list. Now we're going to talk about the sideboard, and we're going to break that down in 3 ways. We're going to break it down for aggro, mid-range, and late game, my friends. And those starting with aggro decks are going to be things like mono red, mono white. We also got Winota, we got Gruul aggro also in that space. Naya aggro and a host of other things. So here what you're going to want to think about is removing creatures off the board. So things like Dire Tactics, anything around white, you're going to flip in Archon of Absolution. You may want to consider Crippling Fear because here you can hit humans and keep everything okay. Mostly, so that's something to think about. You also get Vanishing Verse here, Guardian of the Faith. If you want to block and then pop this guy in, Redain against anything else that's Ryan Snow is a good opportunity there for you. So those are some thoughts in terms of what you want to do. You certainly want to keep mostly humans in this list though, and that's kind of the key point there on that one. Then as we move to mid-range, some of those Winota decks are going to move in. We've got the Gruul decks potentially there as well. We got our Is It Dragons, we got Is It Temple, we got the Host of Sacrifice decks from Mardu, Jund, Golgari. We also have Rakdos, traditional Rakdos. We've got Pest, Witherbloom in this space, and a number of other kind of mid-rangey creature-based decks as well. Now, if they're more creature-based, we can go similar with the aggro. If they're not as creature-based, then you're going to want to start to think about some of these other things like Redain in terms of trying to slow them down, potentially Vanishing Verse if they are running other things that you need to hit that are not again on the board in terms of a creature. So like an enchantment, those kinds of things are some considerations there for you as well. Then as we move out of that, we'll go to late game. These are going to be decks like Temur Turns, Temur Ultimatum, Temur Luca, also decks like Sultai Ultimatum or Sultai Ultimergent. Sultai Emergent. And then additionally, you got your traditional Dimmer control and Azorus control. We got the Doom decks in the space, and then also we got Blink decks, Abzan, Selesnya, and Azorus as well. So a bunch of things there too. So here again, anything around white you can try. Guardian of Faith's good. You can blink this in. You can keep your board alive. So that's a big catcher there for a lot of late game stuff, because you want to preserve that speed and aggro base that you have going on. So that's really what you would want to think about in terms of boarding. Again, Vanishing Verse if you need to hit a few things that are non-creature based, and those kinds of things. So that is the strategy objectives list. That's boarding for aggro, mid-range, and late game, or your best of 3. We talked about some of the decks in terms of what you're going to flip in and flip out. Things that I would consider pulling out, things like Draft Magistrate, other things like Giant Killer if you don't need to hit. So that gives you 6 there, and then you can consider about what you need to move around maybe in your 3-drop slot too. So that is what we have. Let's go ahead and play that competitive Magic here, friends, today. Very excited about what we have. Orzhov Humans has been a lot of fun. Let's go into our standard ranked. We did the Grixis Treasures list, top 500 by Delmo last time. Today, we're running Orzhov Humans. All right, here we go. Block C. So we're at 95%. We've decayed a little bit here. We'll keep this. Ooh, there we go. Like it. Stonebinder deck. During your turn, triggers. I like it. All right, so we can play Skyclave Apparition here. Pull off Luminarch if we need to. They'll probably hit Skyclave. We'll see. Yep. Let's see where they go. All right. Let us do this. We'll take a peek at their hand. Oof. Let's see if they trade. Did they hit? Did Bloxy hit, my friends? Pull that down. Actually, that's a little high. Is there another color? Oh my gosh, lots of looking here. While they're doing that, don't forget, you can check out the swag store down below, merch store. Pick sweet things up like this hat, or back in store or in-game LGS, local game store books. I got those, so lots of cool stuff for you here as we transition back. Also, discounts on playmats, on custom sleeves, which is pretty sweet. All right, so no, they aren't doing more. So we'll see where they go here. Alright, we'll swing in with 2. It's a lot of damage. Now we can always sacrifice 2 humans. If we need to, we'll find out. Not too worried about it. We're good. Nice. Nice. Love it. 99% are down, up to 96%. Oof. Boros aggro, probably. We'll go with that. All right, on to the next one. Lovely pack. Yes, I have some good quests right now because I was partaking over the weekend in some family stuff. So, all right. J-Rod, we go first. We are keeping this. We're going to start with Forsworn. Just so we can get some damage in. We're going to get aggressive right away. Right away. And we have Legion Angel, which is great. And Baby Dragon's napping. All right. Now, the thing is, turn 2, you could ramp. Really wanted to with this deck list. Well, we don't need to, so. We will go from there. Actually, put this guy on. So we can make our guy, we could have made our guys bigger. Did another 2 damage if we wanted to. It's all right. Sacrifice deck. So we'll take 2 here if they want. We can swing them with both. We're actually going to hit the Wolf Strider, though, instead. So all the value goes out the door. Now we'll keep the 1 in here in case we need to discard for seasoned. Oh, they're not up at the top of the list. They're not at the top of the list. Oh, that's so brutal. It's a huge, huge mistake. It's too bad. That may end up costing me the game. Oh, it's a bummer. So now all that we need to do is we need to make our flyer bigger. Oop. Move to stop. one more. So next turn we have enough to pump Legion twice, so they have to remove Legion. 11 remove Skyclave. We're gonna go update the board.
Envy the strong, for they consume. I will cull the weak.
Let's see what we can get here. So all the triggers after. Boom! Done. Done, done, done. 97. We're going to go update that list for you right now because we could have maybe if not made it through just because of that for a best of one. So note to self, always remember to take a look at these lists. So for those of you that don't know how that works, we're going to go like this. We got to grab our angels. We're going to go like this. We're going to pull down Crippling Fear. Grab that one and the other Crippling Fear. All right, we're good. That list is good to go for you. All right, third and final best of one here with our Orzhov humans list. Woo. 97%. Making a nice climb back up. Great starting hand, my friends. So good. All right, we can do this. I dropped one of those. All right, now it's a good start. Mono red. We'll take Annex off. So assuming then they're gonna take off Skyclave next turn. Oh, no. We'll drop a Spellbinder. Ooh, that's too bad. Ugh. I'm gonna get rid of this because we're off the land. Oh, now we got it. But wait. Oof. All right. I'll do this. They can hit my flyer though. Let's see if they do it. Ah, they got it. There we go. Oh, they are golden. Not enough. Even with our flyers, even if we would have hit that right, I don't think we would have got it. Ah, bummer, bummer, bummer. Good, fun matches, though, for best of one. So, boom, back to 96. Oh, terrible. It happens. All right. We made the change. We still pitched the angel anyway. All right. On to our lovely best of 3 lineup for today. Traditional standard ranked. Again, Grixis Treasures, top 100. Orzhov Humans. Love it. So overall, we went 2-1. Best of 1 today with this list. Super powerful. Have had a very nice run so far. We'll see how our best of 3 goes. Clandestino, right? Same percentage, so that's good. We will play first. I will keep this. I got a lane clear. I got General Kudrow. We'll go from there. All right, my friend, are you gonna play? All right, here we go. Yes, a Snarl. Play a Swamp. Land. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. We have not had Luminarch yet. So super great to see that. They did not have the best start there. Ooh, it's probably an adventure deck. I might stick with this for another game and then figure out what we get aboard, because we didn't see much of their deck. So we'll leave it at that. We will leave it like that. Inferno Dragon. No point moving stuff right now. Could have been Gruul. Could have been Winota. Could have been a host of things. So, appreciate your support as always, everyone. Great ways to stay connected here on the channel. All right, we can keep this. I got the same thing again. Well, if they are adventure foretell, that should shut them down a little bit. We'll see, I guess. Ideally lands. This time plains. Maybe it's Naya. Ah, there it is. There it is. Oh, wait. Could be Winota. Yeah. No red there. Didn't have a red. Let's see what they hit. Ugh. A real bad spot for us. Pitch one of those for now. Not hitting a land. It's painful. Yeah, it's got to be Winota. Oof. Maybe it could be a blink deck though. We'll find out. We'll go take a peek. Yeah. Blink. It's Winota. So here's how we do this. We'll block with our flyer. And Luminarch. And alive. There we go. Next turn, we'll pop one on Magistrate. we won't need to. Now, we can always exile 2 as well. And kill if we need to. There we go. Boom. Yes. Naya, Winota, check. Not bad. Not bad today. They had some problems on the mana base. They didn't move things around well. I would have probably moved in Crippling Fear on that, to be honest. Really, really nice, hard-fought win for us today. So let's go ahead and talk about today's deck. Orzhov Humans. So nice. All right. So here's what we got going on. Picked up Forsworn Paladin. Really, really cool card in this shell. Worked out really nicely for us there too today. We actually saw it quite a bit, which is great. We got the one of and the Luris in that last matchup, which was great. We saw a General as well. We actually saw pretty much everything in this list, which was awesome. We did that rearrangement there with Legion Angel, bumped it up for you, so I'll make sure the list is updated for those of you playing best of one. Now, with that said, we did go 2-1 in best of one and best of three. We went 2-0 against a Naya Winota list. Our opponent was certainly frustrated. You could feel it. I like to say. So with that, where's this sit? Probably stronger in best of one potentially. So I like that. Best of three again will probably remain to be seen. I would say probably tier 2 on both. Stronger on the upside of the middle to the top of tier 2 for best of one, and then probably right in the middle for best of three there. So we'll keep an eye on how this goes. Really, really like the list. Had a lot of fun with it here today. Again, Mate's done a nice job here, and really, really enjoy what's going on. So, and by Mate, I mean Calorie Mate. So thank you so much for sharing your list. Thank you everyone for your appreciation. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. On top of that, great ways to connect and support the channel down below. The deck list is there for you in the details in the description as well. And then last but not least, Discord server information. We do plan on pulling together a tournament here soon, so I'll make sure we stay up to date on that. Now, last but not least, Planeswalkers, as I always say, stay connected because we've got a lot of great stuff coming here. We got more top decks for Standard 2022, Historic, Jank, also Friday Night Meta, which I love doing, and just did one here this past week, so lots of cool things and changes you should check out. And last but not least, tier lists. So tier lists are coming here for July. Stay tight because we got a lot of great stuff. So with that said, Planeswalkers, until next time, we'll see you again soon. Stay safe. Mythras out.